What's up guys, BltzZ here today bringing you another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the Carbuncle summon materia and just how overpowered it can be if you apply the right skills and materia to it. Right now there is a sale on the deluxe edition of Final Fantasy VII Remake, which gives you the pre-ordered summon materias, Carbuncle and Cactuar, as well as other items. The sale right now is about $13 and upgrades your current Final Fantasy VII Remake to the deluxe edition, whereas normally this costs about $20. And you can also download all the other Butterfinger exclusive accessories for free right now. I never had any of these summons, so I wanted to mess with them and see what we can get going. And I have a special and absolutely fun use of the Carbuncle summon materia, which makes it pretty OP. This video piggybacks off of our instant limit break build we absolutely love on this channel. Please click the video on the top right to see everything relating to that. That will go into more detail about the ins and outs of the instant limit break, so I definitely recommend you guys watch that after or before this video. Carbuncle helps us bypass a whole step for that build and saves us some time because it can revive us when its summon power activates. Some of you guys may already know where this is going, but some of you newcomers are in for a treat. Now with all that being said, let's get into the video. For this video, we will be using Tifa, but I assure you this works with every character, so be sure to check out that instant limit break video to see how it works with everyone. We need to make sure our magic power is super high, so for Tifa we're going to be using the Mithril Claws because it also has Reprieve, which saves us from dying one time in battle. The Force Bracelet so that we can have 4 materia slots, and the Fury Ring so that we can deal the max amount of damage as possible. When it comes to the materia, we have on HP Absorb and Enemy Skill paired together. This is so that when we use Self-Destruct, it will heal us back some health. We also have an ATB Stagger to help give us back some limit break whenever we stagger an enemy. Up next are Subversion and Warding materia. Subversion has a passive which helps you resist the debuff Instant Death. Subversion does not need to be maxed out for this build to work. We have this paired with a fully maxed out Warding materia to ensure Subversion procs. Other than that, we have 2 magic ups which are essential for making sure that we deal the most magic damage possible. And last, we have on the Carbuncle summon materia. The stat boosts you get from these DLC summons are lackluster, but the utility that you get from Carbuncle is pretty good with this build and can potentially be game breaking. To access your summon materias and accessories, you need to go to the options menu and click System and then DLC. Click on all the DLC that you have here in order to redeem and port them into your game. This build is very simple to use and works in almost all fights that allow summons. Basically, we want to build up 2 ATB bars and cast Self-Destruct, which will hit all nearby enemies and do over 9999 damage to Tifa. But because we have on Reprieve, we will not die, and HP Absorb will actually heal us to about half health or higher. You can actually get fully healed off of this with the more enemies that you hit with Self-Destruct. Before we use the limit break, be sure to build up ATB and then use your limit break. I love using this with Tifa because her Dolphin Flurry animation lasts super long and can hit multiple nearby enemies. Cloud's limit break does do the most damage, but it won't always hit nearby enemies. After the limit break is done, you have 2 ATB bars, summon Carbuncle, then go back into building more ATB until you have 2 again. Then immediately cast Self-Destruct and Tifa will die, but remember, when teammates die, their summons instantly cast their ultimate attacks. So Carbuncle's ultimate attack actually revives all dead teammates, bringing Tifa back immediately, and then you can instantly cast her limit break that you earned when she died. One tip that you should definitely look out for is to use the Self-Destruct immediately after summoning Carbuncle if possible, because if you wait too long, then Carbuncle will cast a magic barrier on you, and that makes Self-Destruct do way less damage to yourself and does not give you a limit break. That's the only negative, but if you follow the order that I do in this video, it should work flawlessly every time. This method bypasses the normal way that we usually use this build where we have a teammate revive you after you self-destruct. This is much faster, and even with this, you can still use revive from a teammate to bring Tifa back and even do a 3rd limit break off a self-destruct if you need to. To me, this makes Carbuncle very overpowered and can help you cheese through boss fights even easier than before because of how fast it actually revives you. Now, I'm not saying you need to go out and buy this DLC to use this strategy, but I just wanted to showcase the potential that you can reach by using Carbuncle with this build. As I said before, this is still very possible and easy to use without Carbuncle. Just follow the instant limit break build video where we use a teammate to revive you instead. That method at least brings you back to full health and can be very versatile because you don't need to use a summon. Summons are mainly available in boss fights or larger enemy areas, so they won't always be situations where Carbuncle is used every time. I also love how Carbuncle brings you back immediately and leaves you controlling the same deceased character, because normally when you self-destruct and die, it switches you to another party member instantly. I also have another video showcasing the instant limit break build against the Harbinger bosses in Chapter 18, so be sure to check that one out so you can see just how you can cheese through bosses easily. This was just a quick fun video I thought of earlier today after talking to a few subscribers about Carbuncle and its abilities. Shoutouts to Anthony Giannuzzi for double checking the revive ability for me on Carbuncle. And that wraps it up for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this build. I'm going to keep the news updates coming for Remake since it is in development. As soon as I hear of any news, I'm going to be bringing that to you guys ASAP. Sorry for no live streams yesterday. I've been a bit busy with some family stuff, but we will be back streaming on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to continuing our playthrough for Legend of Dragoon. Shoutouts to the members on the channel and newcomers as well. You guys are the real MVPs, and I appreciate your continued support through it all. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy VII Remake videos are coming your way and you won't want to miss that. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.